George's first day in the kindergarten. On his first day of kindergarten, George woke up to the sound of birds chirping outside his window. It was a beautiful sunny day, but he was still nervous. He didn't know what to expect when he walked into the classroom. His parents had already helped him pick out his outfit the night before. A blue polo shirt with his favorite cartoon character, a pair of khaki pants, and new sneakers. They made sure he had everything he needed for the day, including a backpack, lunchbox, and a big smile. As they walked him to the school, George could feel his heart racing. When they arrived at the kindergarten, George was amazed by how big the building was. He saw other children running around the playground, laughing and having fun. He was relieved to see that there were several other kids who looked just as nervous as he was. The teacher, Mrs. Smith, greeted them at the door and showed them where to put their belongings. She was kind and gentle, with a smile that made George feel at ease. George sat down at his desk, which was decorated with colorful posters and pictures. Next to him was a boy named Julian. Julian smiled at George and introduced himself. They started talking about their favorite toys and cartoons. And before George knew it, the bell rang for recess. They went out to the playground, where they played tag and hide and seek with the other children. They had so much fun that George forgot all about being nervous. During snack time, George and Julian sat together at a table, sharing their snacks and talking some more. The teachers at the school were always walking around, making sure everyone was behaving and feeling comfortable. They also helped the children with any problems they might have had. George thought that the school was even better than he had imagined. After snack time, they had circle time, where they all sat in a circle on the carpet and sang songs together. George loved singing and was happy to join. He even forgot about his initial fears and started enjoying himself. After circle time, they had free play, where they could choose whatever activity they wanted to do. George and Julian decided to play with some blocks together, creating a tall tower that almost touched the ceiling. Lunchtime came quickly, and they all sat down at their assigned tables. The lunch lady served delicious food, and George was glad that he had brought his favorite sandwich and some fruit to share with Julian. They ate and talked about their day so far, and George couldn't help but feel grateful for his new friend. After lunch, they had some quiet time to rest and read books. George was excited to explore the library and find some new stories to enjoy. Julian showed him some of his favorite books, and they spent time together, reading and discussing the characters and plots. During art class, George and Julian worked together on a collaborative painting. They chose bright colors and spent a lot of time laughing and chatting as they created their masterpiece. Their teacher, Mr. Wilson, was impressed with their teamwork and praised them for being such good friends. In the afternoon, they had music class with Mrs. Johnson. She taught them how to play simple rhythm on tambourine and shaker. George enjoyed it so much that he decided to join the school band. He was excited to practice with Julian and the other kids during their free time. Finally, it was time to go home. George's parents were waiting for him outside the school. Just like they had promised, they asked him how his first day was, and he couldn't stop talking about all the fun things he had done. They were both relieved to see that he had enjoyed himself and was eager to go back tomorrow. George couldn't believe how much there was to do at school, and he couldn't wait to explore even more.